So we were answering an email, and one of the questions I pondered was, why don't I put my credentials on emails, anywhere pretty much? Like, even if there's some mention of them, or I briefly mention them, I don't put my credentials anymore. And by credentials, I mean the BA, the MA, the MSW. I don't put that anymore because I hate that the only way to show credibility is through these like Western tools of credibility. It's really jarring to me. And when I see people that like that's what makes them light up, I actually kind of take a pause and I'm like, oh, I don't know if we're in the same place. I don't know if we're in alignment. Because, like, I understand why it represents credibility to people because it's years of your life that go into these things. I understand that part.
Girl,
But
it's like fucking surviving something
yeah,
unimaginable. Higher education is no fucking joke, man.
yeah. It's like literally being in the trenches. Um, just in a different way. But like you're like when I think about it, it's just I feel like I mean the same. I forget the quote who said it. One of the many civil rights leaders that I cannot remember at this point, or like or whoever it was. Not civil rights. Maybe it was
Okay,
someone else.
whatever. What was the
Whatever,
thing?
whoever can remember. Just like we're using the master's tools to try
Audre
to
Lorde.
like represent ourselves, to try to like show that we're liberating ourselves, and it's annoying as hell that I have to keep doing that. And I understand that it's because people don't know me. When people don't know you, they want like the quick stuff. Give me your elevator speech, 30 seconds. I have a hard time giving you an elevator speech. I used to be able to do them like this. I learned all the ways, but once again, I am not an elevator speech. I'm a human being. And like in this moment, I've had 33 years of experience of random shit that go beyond academia. And like, I,
Our dog's snoring
I,
in the background.
I legit do not know how to explain 33 years of credibility to people.
Yeah.
So like the best way that I do it is just moment to moment. Every moment I happen to spend in your time is the moment that I'm showing you who I am. And the thing is too that I will be received how I will be received.
Well, it's also
I
like
don't have control over that.
building, but also building community is like moment to moment. Like building trust with community is moment to moment. I think we've also been taught to like,
Quick to
um,
trust.
well, not so much to quick to trust, but like that, that, like there needs to be this immediate, this urgent, this like quick pace to life. And like what if you just slow down and really get to know people, you know? Like what if you allow people to get to know you too?
Mm-hmm.
What would your life look like if like people really knew you? And I'm not saying this for everyone because there's some people who do have know what that feels like. There's a lot of people who mask. Like there's a rising number of late diagnosed ADHDers, autistics, like neurodivergent folks due to different experiences. And like one thing that has come across in all the work I've done, that not only across like disability justice work and like reading about it and learning about it, in addition to like examining my own experiences, it was also this concept of that everyone is masking because you're performing according to these assigned roles, titles, labels that were not something we came up with, but that was given to us to keep data, like keep track of us. We're data points to people.
I mean, it's like, what is it, Divergent, the last one, when they find out they're just an experiment.
Mm-hmm.
That there's another entity outside of that world that has been monitoring them and observing them and making decisions based off of them.
And like that is literally what happens every day. There's apps, you know, companies keeping track of what we like, of what we don't like, of what we read, what we listen to, what we watch. We're literally all our data is being taken all the time. We're just not. We just don't know. We have never signed an informed consent to this experiment.
Mm-hmm.
To use my academic jargony language, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Well, and also like even the labels of ADHD or autistic, todo eso, like this language is gonna go extinct at some point. These words, these labels are gonna mean nothing and gonna mean something entirely different, and later on in the future. And really, what we're talking about is just like the human experience. Is like a lot of us have been taught to mask, and so therefore we don't meet the real us. People don't meet the real us until way later. It takes so much longer than it needs to get to know each other. Instead of forcing like an interaction or forcing getting to know each other, like just naturally doing it, there's like a pace. Like, and what I mean, there's not like a standardized way, but it's like you yourself set the pace.
And if we were under so much urgency, would we consider the people we currently consider community?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the other reason. Like, I cut off like a whole bunch of fucking supposed community, and I was cut off by a whole bunch of fucking community or folks that I thought were community. Both happened.
Well, the thing is that sometimes separation is protection, rejection is protection.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been taught that, like, we have to belong everywhere and everywhere all the time, and that creates this sense of like self-blame when we don't, rather than also embracing some of that time for ourselves. We cannot be bombarded by everyone else either. We also need time to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Our whole lives cannot revolve around, like, only revolve around everyone else. There do have to be moments of like of sitting with the self, so that you know what you like, who you are, you know.
Damn.
You get to know yourself.
My right side already feels better.
Damn.
I didn't take medicine for that. I took it earlier today, but not right now. Sorry. Side note. Feeling a lot of like pain on right side, and it's gone now.
I mean, just the realities of living, of surviving systems of abuse.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. I don't have chronic pain because I'm just a chronically disabled person. I have chronic pain because I have been abused and live with ongoing disabilities.
Yeah.
I also carry the pain and suffering of my ancestors on me.
Yeah. I just thought about, sorry, different, I know. I thought about the resumes that you and I have posted on our Buy Me a Coffee, where you and I both really tried to encompass who we are to people.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
We should read them.
And I'm like, I think we should just go bullet by bullet or something. Like, people need to know. I'll just tell you anecdotes.
You know, I think what I'm just hearing is we have not. It's time to reintroduce ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to start letting people know who we are.
I know. I've been playing it so small because I haven't had the capacity to do.
Well, that's that.
Else. No, like that's what I mean. Like, I move based on my capacity.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I was saying, you know, I told my dad the other day, on the 14th on Valentine's Day is my anniversary to leaving my toxic job. My 3-year anniversary. Can you believe it?
Damn, we gotta celebrate.
It's momentous.
And you're working that day.
Mm-hmm. I know. I really didn't think about it.
You need to put that on your calendar. That's how I keep track of shit.
I just like, I don't think about it until I think about it.
Yeah, that's it.
But it's okay. Like, I don't know.
You remember.
I also celebrate. Like, I just sat with that and I was like, damn, I'm so proud of me. I really needed to leave. And I didn't want to because I felt like I owed someone for helping me.
I'm so glad you bounced, man. That gave me the courage to bounce as well from a job that I had been at for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
It's like it broke the bubble I was in, And then I was like nearly catatonic, and I was like, "Oh fuck, this is my." It was like Spider-Man, where he sees, what is that? It's our future. It's like that scene was in my head. When I saw you, I was like, "This is my future. I'm gonna end up in the fucking hospital and about to die, and what the fuck do I want to do with my life?" I sat there with you as I witnessed you dying before my eyes, until you're finally seen.
I know.
A couple minutes more, and you'd have been gone. And like I saw that. That shit was hard as hell. And it really hit me to my core. And I was literally like, I'm next. I know I'm next.
I mean, like, to be honest, I'm so proud of us because we've all been fighting to survive, and none of us should be here right now.
I know, girl. My dad is one of like my biggest like. He is always a reminder of how important living is. He's one of the reasons I don't commit suicide or SI. Sorry, might be shouldn't have said that part, but whatever. I said it at this point.
Yeah.
Because I see how much this man has survived to still live another day. I'm just like, how? There's days when like less worse shit happens than what he's experienced, and I'm just like ready. I'm like, R.I.P. Sharon, like, and then like, and what I mean is like,
it's not to minimize what you've been through.
Not at all. It's literally just, I'm like, what makes this man still want to keep living? Sometimes is what I ask myself. I'm like, I have no idea how you still want to keep going. No one would blame you. Like, literally.
I'm dead. Well, we've gone everywhere.
Yeah.
As we do, as Las Gemelas Creativas do. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Chaos reigns supreme.
Yeah.
Well, I guess with that, arrivederci. Is that bye?
I guess. I don't remember. I always say it because I think of something every time I say it.
It's a movie, probably. All right, well, ta-ta.